at that rhubarb plant. It's beautiful. Obviously doing so well, right? My stomach's about to do a massive rumble, I think. Look at it, you think, wow, that looks so happy there. Look at the size of these leaves, massive. And then there's this one, it's just screaming, help me. Look at that. Don't know what's going on there quite. This needs to be moved. I think I'm going to put it out the front. It's the bed I need to sort out first. I feel like I've been beaten today. It's making me wonder if I had a seizure in my sleep, because there's no reason for me to be hurting this much. I was just wondering what that was. There's no reason for me to be hurting this much, because I was hurting yesterday, so all I did was sit and do photography. Garden's starting to come to life. I really need more wood chips. But what I really wanted to say was I overcheesed my chihuahua earlier, and that's not a euphemism. It's quite pretty. I put pain meds in my chihuahua, in cheese for my chihuahua, and I think the block was a little bit too big for her. She had to force it down, and then she just stood there heaving for a bit, but she was fine. I thought she was going to be sick, but I just rubbed the stomach for her and she was absolutely fine. I had to stop giving the bird seeds, because this one I've got is just sprouting everywhere, and like this entire garden was lawn when I moved in. Look how long those roots are. This entire garden was a lawn when I moved in, and my son and I took a lot of time and took a lot of effort to get rid of that lawn. So I don't really want grass growing back again. I haven't touched this bed yet. I've got potatoes growing out of it. Not necessarily planned potatoes. I tried to grow potatoes last year and I thought it had failed, but apparently they're all growing this year. So as I say, lots of plants from these bird seeds, which I need to get rid of. So fat balls. Yeah, I put the fat balls up in the trees. Forgive me, I'm entering the hormonal time of the month where I start getting cheeky, shall we say. Menopause hasn't started yet. It's got to start soon, right? At some point in time. Should have a look in my tunnel. Stop it. It's warm in there, I know, because I had a look in there earlier. Look at that. These parsley plants are doing really well. Beautiful. Vitamin C in that. And also, when my dog's got a bad belly, she comes and eats parsley, and it is okay for dogs to eat a little bit of curly parsley, not the flat leaf stuff, but the curly stuff. And look, I discovered a clutch of foxgloves. There are loads of foxgloves here. Some of them, they're not going to flower until next year, and I might move some of them. And this, I can't believe how big this has got. It's huge, and look at the curly bits of it. So I'm hoping that some of these seedlings down here are tomato plants. I'm gonna have to start pulling up this broccoli, because it's just gonna scatter seeds everywhere, and it's gonna be a broccoli jungle. And I'm gonna need that bed hopefully for tomatoes and some other stuff. So, see if we can get any birds down. Sometimes I forget to point the camera where I'm looking. All growing. Oh, look at this. This is all rubbish that I've pulled out. All this glass I pulled out of the ground this morning, just now. It's this afternoon now, isn't it? Polystyrene, bits of plastic, but loads of glass. Let me see if I can show you. When it rains, it washes that top layer away, right? Here we go, look. And you can just look. Loads of glass. see it. Lots of glass, lots of rubbish. Oh look. Oh, that's a whole one. A snail's left out there. A squirrel is left out there. This is another reason I'm wondering if I had a seizure in my sleep. Because my speech isn't great today either. Getting words muddled. I know, because I talk to myself. Because I'm not talking to anyone else. Because it's like day 735 of me avoiding other humans. But there's this dude that's turned up at my house a couple of times, and I'm sure he's very nice, but I don't really like people just turning up at my house. So he turned up yesterday and rang my doorbell, and my dog was going mad, and I just ignored it. And then he rang my doorbell again, and I'm confused as to why, if you ring a doorbell once and there's a dog going mad inside, and you don't get an answer. So I'm confused as to why you would keep ringing the doorbell and not just disappear. Someone can explain that to me. Like I said, I'm not sure, he's probably a nice person, but I don't understand why he's turning up at my door. You know what I'm saying? Both have arrived. Oh, and I'll be for right, so I think I'm gonna see, just bits of glass or rubbish. I think I'm gonna sit down now. But you see the seeds in there? You see them? Seeds in there? I think I'm going to sit down now for 5, have my coffee. I'm hoping Robin will come and land on that one. I better close that door now. I'm going to sit down for 5. I'm going to have some more painkillers. Oh dear. Oh, I shouldn't have done that. That was bad. The thing is, I can't click my neck back in the way I used to be able to click it back in. So I think that I've pretty much got no discs left in my neck anymore. So, let's see, here's so many little bits of rubbish. Just little bits of rubbish. Clickety hit. Yeah, I'm going to sit down with my coffee and my camera for 5, try and get some birds into my elder trees. Look at that. In the company, I've got lots of compost out front that I'm not putting down on my ground because it's full of bits. And I said to them, look, I can't put that down on my ground because it's full of rubbish. And they were like, oh, well, it's still certified XYZ. And I thought, I don't give a fuck what it's certified as. It's still full of rubbish. And the fact that that stuff's full of rubbish, it explains to me now why this lot is full of rubbish, right? Yeah, sorry, I swore then, didn't I? Apparently bad, quote-unquote, language. It's one of the worst things on the planet, because never mind famine and genocide, right? It's words that do the damage, apparently.